Hey, what's going on? This is Ron with MenchacaChannel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. In this video, we're going to be talking about broken and fixed. I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. I know what you're thinking. What's going on with the broken and fixed? Well, we're going to get to that here in a bit. I just want to take this opportunity right now to thank each and every one of you who are supporting MenchacaChannel with their subscription, with liking and sharing and ringing that bell so you can get a notification when MenchacaChannel is live and in color. Can I just tell you, woo, I appreciate you. So we're going to get down to business with broken and fixed. Guess what? I got a story. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with the store called Dollar Tree, but that's a great place to go if you're on a budget. And we have several of those over here in the 512 area code. Well, one night I happened to be in a Dollar Tree grabbing some items that we needed. As I finished grabbing all those things, I saw the line and it was long, but I decided to get in there and get ready to pay for my items. As I was standing in line, you know, there ain't nothing else to do but to observe what's going on. So I turned around behind me and I noticed that there was a lady with their two boys. Now the youngest had to have been 2 to 3 years old and the older brother was about 7 or 8. But what got my attention was that the little one was crying, he was frustrated, he was just wanting something. And as I looked at him, I noticed what he wanted. His brother had something in his hand that he needed in his. Now the little boy causing a scene right there, the mother was embarrassed as well as frustrated for what was going on. So to remedy the situation, the mom quickly notices that the older son has a pack of glow sticks in his hand, and she grabs it from his hand, rips it open, takes one out, and gives it to the little one. As you can imagine, doing that caused that little boy to stop crying. Matter of fact, he got happy and he was swinging that glow stick around like nobody's business. So it was my turn. I proceeded to pay for my items and I stepped outside of the Dollar Tree. But I don't know if you ever do this, but it doesn't matter how many items you get from the Dollar Tree and it's only $1 each item. You're gonna check the receipt and you're gonna make sure that they didn't cheat you. So standing outside, looking over the receipt, this lady and her two sons come out of the store. So check this out. The older brother takes the glow stick away from the younger one, and immediately he starts crying and throwing a fit. So while the older brother has it in his hand, he does something amazing. He cracks it and he shakes it up and he gives it back to the young one. But the expression that the young brother had on his face, I'll probably never forget, as he saw the true potential of that glow stick and he handed it back to him and he just started looking at it like. Now the mother didn't know what was going on, so she was angry and she directed her attention to the older brother and said, "What were you doing? Why did you take that away from him?" The older son, he tells his mom, "Mom, I had to break it so that he can see the full effect of the glow stick." Now right there was a moment I will never forget. It's like he was telling his mom that he had to break the glow stick so that the son can see the full effect of what was going on. It was like God himself telling me that he had to break me many times so that I can have the true potential of what he created me to be in this life. Now at that moment, I just wanted to get to the car. I wanted to run to the car and just meditate on what just happened. In my heart, in my corazón, something exploded, and it was something that I will never, ever forget in my life. You have to understand that the young brother inside the store was happy as can be, twirling around a glow stick that was not at its full potential. It hadn't been broken yet. That little one didn't understand what it was created to do. Simply glow. My friend, there are so many people in this world who are content with just being. But God has chosen each and every one of us to do extraordinary things, and the price for that is brokenness. You see, right now we don't understand why we go through bad things, why trials and tribulations happen. Maybe you're dealing with a sickness. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe you had to put someone into the ground. You had to bury a loved one, a family member, a spouse, a child, something terrible in your life. In those moments of desperation, God is allowing the brokenness to happen. But on the other side of that, it's going to produce something on the inside of you that is going to show your true potential. That glow stick of yours is going to glow like never before. So you go through brokenness over and over in life, and sometimes we don't learn the lesson. But on the other side of that, you're going to see the true potential of why you were created. Every single one of us goes through trials and tribulations. We're going to go through some mess. But guess what? Through that mess, we're going to have a message. Through that test, we're going to have a testimony. Because on the other side of brokenness, we become fixed. And what's fixed? It's simply having a mature attitude. Because we went through a thing, we're going to have solid foundation, and our perspectives about what we're going through and why we go through change. Here at MenchacaChannel, all we want to do is provide inspiration, motivation, and some solid truths called kingdom principles. And it hadn't been an easy road, but we maintain that because we know the end result. We're going to shine like never before. One thing I do know is that MenchacaChannel is here to provide this service for you. Thanks for watching this episode of MenchacaChannel, where inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of MenchacaChannel. Until next time.